Hi guys, it's Ed from Warthog Defense, welcome back to the channel. It seems Russian soldiers aren't just a threat to Ukrainians, but also to their own citizens. They think fighting in Ukraine gives them a free pass to do anything, but some Russians disagree.
Russian serviceman holds up an electronic warfare device to suppress the drone operator monitoring him unsuccessfully.
Питається мене глушити. РС-шка повна. А він щось питається зробити зі мною. Вже 5 минут так стоїть, молиться. Видно, вже Богу молиться, щоб глушануло.
Agents of the Atesh partisan movement documented the arrival of a substantial fleet of Russian tanks at the Yevpatoria railway station in occupied Crimea, according to a post on their Telegram channel. The partisans released pertinent videos, highlighting that the successful actions of the armed forces of Ukraine at the front are forcing the occupiers to deplete their reserves. They also provided the coordinates of the tank parking lot. The partisans closely monitored the unloading process of the tanks at Yevpatoria's Tovarna station. After unloading, our agent counted more than 30 T-62 tanks, the report disclosed. These are Soviet-era tanks manufactured before 1975 and are now decommissioned in Russia. The lack of new models of tanks on the battlefield and their replacement with old ones will not greatly increase the firepower of the occupiers, the partisans said. Anyway, not all of these tanks are expected to reach the front lines, they added. In addition to their observations in Yevpatoria, agents of the partisan movement conducted surveillance in the Crimean village of Gvardiiske, where they uncovered the storage location of a range of Russian military equipment. The guerrillas published relevant photos and videos documenting their findings. During our reconnaissance, our agents uncovered a depot of military equipment, including Kamaz trucks, artillery tractors, and Mista-B howitzers, the report detailed. According to the partisans, the Russian troops intend to utilize this equipment to transfer personnel and artillery installations toward the Kherson direction. Atesh also reported that their agents overheard conversations among Russian soldiers expressing reluctance to be deployed to Krinky in the Kherson region, or Robotin in the Zaporizhzhia region. As per the partisans, they learned about significant losses suffered by Kremlin forces in these sectors, with Russian soldiers being thrown to the slaughter. In small groups of 5-10 individuals, they are compelled to storm positions, with only 2 to 3 returning, the report read. Earlier, members of the Atesh partisan movement posted a report detailing their surveillance of Russian troop fortifications and a military unit within occupied Crimea. The partisans closely observed Russia's construction progress and strategic defense plans, noting continual efforts by Russian forces to fortify their positions in the occupied territories. On February 19th, Ukrainian partisans shared images depicting the arrival of Wagner mercenaries in Dzhankoy within the temporarily occupied Crimea. The first obituary of a crew member from aboard the Russian A-50 aircraft appeared online. Russia didn't confirm the plane was shot down, but indirect confirmations such as this one are appearing. The father of the plane's navigator, Captain Alexander Provolov, wrote about his death on a Russian social network. Earlier, it was reported that the downed A-50 had 10 crew members. They were killed when the plane crashed. Among them were 5 majors, 3 captains, a warrant officer, and a lieutenant. The Parliament of Hungary has officially ratified Sweden's membership in NATO. Hungary remained the only country that hasn't ratified the Swedish application until now. Finland and Sweden applied to join NATO in the spring of 2022 after Russia launched its full-scale invasion on Ukraine. Finland became a NATO member in April of 2023. Now Sweden becomes one too. Congratulations to the great geostrategist Putin, who launched a war to push NATO's borders further away from Russia. Ukraine will receive 120,000 pound 122mm ammunition from Bulgaria as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Denmark, the Netherlands, and Canada are working on the financing for 800,000 rounds of 155 and 122mm ammunition. India, but also African and Balkan countries might be an option. which still have quite large stocks of artillery ammunition stored. Most of them do not openly want to sell, but a solution through intermediaries is possible with a promise of discretion. Spiegel reports that these type of negotiations are already underway. Maria Pevchik, Alexei Navalny's associate. Navalny was killed the day after the agreement on his exchange was reached. According to Maria Pevchik, Navalny was to be released in the coming days. The Anti-Corruption Foundation managed to agree on him being ex-hanged for a hitman, Vadim Krasikov. On February 15th, she received information that the negotiations were at the final stage. The next day, it became known that Alexei was killed.
Навальный в ближайшие дни должен был оказаться на свободе, потому что мы добились решения о его обмене. В начале февраля Путину предложили обменять киллера, офицера ФСБ Вадима Красикова, который отбывает срок за убийство в Берлине, на 2 американских граждан и Алексея Навального. Я получила подтверждение о том, что переговоры ведутся и находятся на финальной стадии вечером 15 февраля. 16 февраля Алексей был убит. Но давайте по порядку.
Russian propagandists are discussing the capture of Kharkiv and Zaporizhia by the end of the year. I can't believe this, guys. They can also discuss how will Russia colonize Mars the year after. Clowns.
Здесь будет зависеть от того, где к концу года будет находиться российская армия. Если будет идти ни шатка, ни валка, как, к сожалению, идет сейчас, ну, с небольшими успехами, но продвижение будет небольшим. Будет продолжаться все то же самое. А вот если до конца года под контроль российской армии будут Харьков и Запорожье, ну хотя бы они.
Слушайте, вы мне... Простите, Вадим, простите, я вас перебью. Если до конца года под контроль перейдут Харьков и Запорожье, будет совершенно все равно, какие решения, значит, смена каких лозунгов произойдет в Германии, как мне кажется.
Совсем, Сергей, ну не соглашусь, ну не совсем будет все-таки все равно, но именно взятие этих двух городов, никакого ни Краматорска, ни Славянска, а вот
это
именно
понятно.
Харькова и Запорожья сможет переизменить господствующий в той же самой немецкой элите подход, что Россию можно дожать силой.
Now that Sweden has become a NATO member along Finland, it seems that Russian plan about demilitarization and denazification of Ukraine, it's pure bullshit. Thanks for watching, stay with Warthog Defense, comment, like, subscribe, become our member and stay strong.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.